So I saw a video that the homie Tempest dropped today talking about Archie Sonic versus Son Goku and who would truly win. And all in all, I really did agree, but to be honest, I kind of felt like it was an uneven matchup. Like, we know the Archie comics itself aren't even canon, so like, you know, using a non-canon version against a canon version of another character just kind of seems unfair and unbalanced. So today we're going to even up the odds and bring up a non-canon version of Goku against a non-canon version of Sonic. So with that said, let's get into why I think Xeno Goku would absolutely slam Archie Sonic. Before scaling Xeno Goku, I think it would actually make more sense to scale who he has to beat, so let's get into that. Archie Sonic's best feat would be him utilizing Chaos Control to revert the effects of the Super Genesis wave before being interrupted. Him failing to do so will cause the complete destruction of the multiverse. Now, it's stated numerous times that the Archie Sonic multiverse is comprised of infinite universes consisting of infinite variations on infinite possibilities. The blast also seemingly destroyed 2 extra dimensional spaces, those 2 obviously be Imaginary World and the Chaos Force. This would in turn make Sonic 5 to 6D, thus making him low complex multiversal. Now, speed is clearly Sonic's thing, and that's ever so apparent in the Archie comics run. And due to him consistently traversing through the Cosmic Interstate, he would then be scaled to infinite speed. Now, the Cosmic Interstate is said to be a network of roads that connect all zones of the multiverse. And as I said before, Sonic is consistently shown to be able to traverse through it. Sonic was also able to blitz Solaris, whose punches were able to affect the past, present, and future, thus making him immeasurable speed. This is further backed up with Sonic being able to consistently alter the flow of time with just his sheer speed alone. Sonic also has a multitude of hacks ranging from plot manipulation, energy manipulation, higher dimensional manipulation, power nullification, subjective reality manipulation, just the whole 9. All of this would actually make Archie Sonic sound pretty stacked, right? Well, yeah, but still ain't beating Goku. Goku would consistently scale above the Shadow Dragons. Now, the Shadow Dragons are also shown to be able to destroy all galaxies across all parallel worlds, which are confirmed to be an infinite amount. The scan proving this would come from Budokai Tenkaichi 3, with the scan saying, Goku has only seen a small fraction. The number of worlds is infinite, as long as people continue to love Dragon Ball. Now, why does Budokai Tenkaichi 3 apply to Dragon Ball Heroes? Well, it's kinda simple. The reason being for that is because Dragon Ball Heroes is the amalgamation of all the Dragon Ball lore taken into one story. It's even shown that characters in the series could view all of the Dragon Ball lore as fiction, meaning every piece of media, every movie, every TV show, every game will all be included in Dragon Ball Heroes. That's why you see the Time Breakers, that's why you see the Necomajins, that's why you see everything in the series. This would include Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2. A scan in Xenoverse 2 also confirms that history is infinitely branched out, which means that Dragon Ball's history, i.e. the multiverse, is literally built up on infinite possibilities. This will make base Xeno Goku at the start of Dragon Ball Heroes Multiversal Plus. Now, things ramp up even more when Goku gets introduced to a foe named Demigra. Base Xeno Goku is shown to be relative to Demigra, who is relative to his past self who absorbed Toki Toki, which would in turn give him control over all of space and all of time, as well as the ability to create all dimensions, including the ones without space and time. Dragon Ball Heroes also holds multiple super dimensions as well, thus making the Dragon Ball Heroes multiverse 5 to 6D. Now, for those who don't know, the main character of Dragon Ball Heroes is a character by the name of Beat. Now, Beat lives in a world where all of the Dragon Ball Heroes lore is essentially fiction. This will make Beat's world completely transcendent to all of the Dragon Ball Heroes multiverse, which would in turn make Beat's world 7D. Now, a character by the name of Mecha is stated to be a threat to all of the Dragon Ball Heroes world, including Beat's world. I say it includes Beat's world because the character who makes this statement, Trunks, is fully aware of Beat's world and says that everything will be destroyed by Mecha. But instead of destroying everything, he decides to absorb everything. Xeno Goku would then be above as he's able to fight Super Few and make him frustrated. To further prove the fact that Few is stronger than Mecha, Few is stated to be the strongest Dragon Ball villain in all of history. Xeno Goku is easily shown to be above Few as the story goes on because he's able to go up against Demigra in base. Demigra borderline points out that he wants to erase all of history, all of creation, all of time. Xeno Goku would then scale above Demigra some more by going up against a villain by the name of Camel. Camel is easily light years ahead of Demigra with just his presence alone being able to destroy all of creation. Now, Goku in his fight with Demigra is obviously way weaker than this Goku that we see right now, and this is evident when he's told by Trunks to defeat Camel quickly. Now, Few would make his return by appearing in Charisma World, which is shown to be transcendent over UM2, which would then mean Charisma World is completely transcendent over Beats World, which would then make Charisma World 8D. This would apply to Few because you would need to break the barriers between dimensions in order to reach both Beats World and the Charisma World, meaning Few literally beat up an 8th dimensional construct to get into it. Base Goku would scale over Camel, Camel would scale over Few, and Few would then essentially be 8D, right? Which makes Xeno Goku in base 8th dimensional. Now this current Xeno Goku would have immeasurable speed due to him being able to scale to UM2 Goku, well, essentially above UM2 Goku, who've been around every single dimension with the player. So that would include Beats World and possibly even higher dimensions than that. Even past versions of himself have fought people like Demigirl who control the aspects of time itself. He's also superior to demon gods who can literally transport themselves around times and eras. So yeah, it's pretty consistent that bro's immeasurable speed. Now keep in mind, this is a me without assuming anything related to outer versal, like how Toki can control the concept of time. I haven't gotten into anything about that. If we're talking about pure dimensionality, I think Goku just easily exceeds everything in Sonic's auras, so the battle just would not be fair for Sonic in my opinion. Sonic and Goku would then have relative speed at this point in time because both do have immeasurable speed. I'm not going to get into who can dig deep into it more, but I'm just going to say that they're both at relative speed, which is why I say that Xeno Goku unironically slams Archie Sonic. Since they're at relative speed, they're bound to hit each other eventually. Now if Xeno Goku hits Archie Sonic with any one of his hacks, it could spell bad news for the Hedgehog. Speaking of hacks, let's talk about Xeno Goku's hacks. One of his hacks prohibits the opponent from being able to amp themselves in battle, which means Goku could quite literally stop Sonic from going into any one of his forms. He has power nullification and purification, stamina reduction, and also an ability called status effect inducement, which disables all of the opponent's powers and abilities. The ability works with Goku taking all of the stamina in the opponent's body and then draining it to a low amount, thus making them useless. On top of that, it's also passive. Now let's not forget the ultimate hacks of Dragon Ball characters, with the hacks of the opponent not being usable at a character stronger than them, which by proxy makes Goku stronger than existence erasure on an 8th dimensional level. Because of this, Goku has resistance to existence erasure on an 8th dimensional level and matter manipulation on an atomic level because of his ability to withstand the Revenge Death Ball. Goku can also steal the statistics of his opponent and use it to amp his own. He has things like self-sustenance, so that way he can't just be dragged out to space or dragged out of time so he can die. Also probability manipulation and a resistance to it. And this is all before I even mention the Key Sword. Now the Key Sword is an object only usable to characters who are of the level of Metricobora and above. Characters with this sword can passively nullify any and all powers that come even close to it. Characters with the Key Sword are also given high regenerative abilities. Not even Demigir's existence erasure ability was enough to stop the regeneration process of the Key Sword. Demigir even wished for the power of light to fight off the Key Sword's power and still was not enough to stop the regeneration. Now Xeno Goku could do a lot to win this fight. He could easily lock up any one of Sonic's abilities with the Key Sword. So all in all, my question is, what do you see Archie Sonic doing to Goku at any means here? He's not faster than him, so then Goku would be able to hit him the same way that Sonic would be able to hit Goku. They're both able to strike each other, but Archie Sonic would get hit with way more devastating things. Not to mention any one of his hacks would get contradicted by the fact that he can literally not do anything to Goku because Goku is that much stronger than him. Xeno Goku here is 8th dimensional. Archie Sonic would get to 6D at best. So all in all, he gets wiped. Now even if you want to bring up, well, Archie Sonic can't die because of the 1 billion rings. Let's talk about that real quick. Now you do not have to be killed in a versus battle to lose one. Not to mention Goku, Key Sword or not, would be able to just take away that ability by him sealing it up. So Xeno Goku could literally make Archie Sonic killable and then kill him. But yeah, that's just my opinion on Xeno Goku versus Archie Sonic. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit me with the like button so I know you did. And don't forget to subscribe because I make new videos whenever the fuck I want to. With that being said, be good people, and I'm out. Peace.